Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions regarding this watch. I decided a watch this special deserves a rare movement forward thumbnail. So this is a timepiece that is piece unique from Bethune, the DB25 Moonphase Starry Sky with a full custom dial, and this piece unique represents a specific time and place, but we'll get there. I want to emphasize how different this watch is from the standard DB25 Moonphase Starry Sky that launched back in 2010. So this is the piece unique, and here is what these generally look like. As you can see, there is quite a bit of distinction, but whereas this is one of the few, this is one of one. So in white gold, 44 millimeters in diameter, we'll take a look at this timepiece as we lay it out in profile, only 12.9 millimeters thick, 51.7 millimeters lug-to-lug with a 24 millimeter spacing in between the lugs. Thrown it on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters in circumference. You can see it's large, but it does fit. I believe that this is a watch that fits me, but if your wrist is any smaller, you want to go with one of the smaller DB25 Moonphase Starry Sky models. They do make them as small as 40 millimeters. Now you can see on my wrist, especially down the barrel, showing that the lugs are out to the edge, but not over. And then the cuff shot revealing that though the watch doesn't look thin, it actually is pretty thin. So it will slide underneath the dress cuff. Comfortable, handsome, and with a lot of visual drama. Taking a look at the strap, we have a simple buckle at Bethune. The buckles tend to match the designs of the lugs. So if you have a very simple standard fixed lug, you get a very simple standard pin buckle at Bethune. You can see it is branded with a combination of set and finish and polish rolling around to the case. You can see more conventional watch. That's what the DB25 is. Originally launched as a model line in 2007. The idea was that as Bethune probed more and more avant-garde design themes, there had to be something a little bit more conservative for traditional collectors, as well as the collectors who got started with the original DB1 case shape and wanted to stay with the brand. So we have round cases, solid dials, fixed lugs. The lugs, though, were anything but standard. You can see they're a little bit prismatic, open, airy, and buttress-like the flying buttresses of a cathedral. And we have these little ogival or bullet tips on the end of the lug to remind you of that original DB1 chronograph. This little design motif is found on most Bethune watches through the years. Denis Flageolet, co-founder and watchmaking lead creator at the company, is a classicist, so while he has designed a very distinctive drilled and knurled crown, it is unbranded in step with watchmaking tradition where crowns tended not to be branded. The watch features a fired and mirror polished titanium grade 5 dial center. So first, the titanium grade 5 is mirror polished, and little holes are drilled for the white gold inserts that become the stars. And then it's fired in a kiln to turn uniformly blue. This is a Bethune design tradition. The stars, as they can be seen up close, are actually three-dimensional. This is not gold leaf. These are all white gold pegs inserted into the drillings. This represents a specific time. March 15th, 1975, Jakarta, Indonesia, at about 10:35 p.m. That was a time and a place that was important to the original owner of this watch, and Bethune will customize their star dials to reflect the sky over a specific time and place, and that was the choice of the original owner. But you can see that there's more going on here, as we also have this engraved and lacquered and frosted outer track, which you can see is toroidal. It's actually cambered over its top with a chemin de fer, or railroad track outboard. We have these modified Breguet-style hands, which are mirror polished, and you can see they're also arced to better clear the three-dimensional spherical moon phase. Now you can see that sphere is 1/2 blue steel, 1/2 white palladium. It has an adjustment interval of once every 122 years, so basically set it and forget it. One nice feature on this version of the watch is that there is a quick set system, so if you wish to set it and enjoy the drama of the rapidly rotating patented spherical moon, you can just cut to the chase and get instant gratification. Now there's another feature of this dial that's worth mentioning, which is that two constellations are actually included: the Southern Cross, or the Croix du Sud, and Centaur, or the Centaurus. constellations. So those constellations are present on this dial, and they are spelled out in the arrangement of the gold dowels, the white gold dowels. Turning it all over now, we saw this movement at the beginning, and it is blinding. Not only do we have black polish here, but we have mirror, specular, flawless black polish over the entire movement, the cap of the barrel bridge and the cap of the base plate. You'll also note that the bridge for the balance has been continuously rounded, profiled with a conical diminishing radius, and mirror finished. So this is sort of like a Grubel Forsey level of finish. You may think of avant-garde design and technology when you think of Bethune, but you should think of decoration too. And because we have a barrel bridge under the barrel bridge cap, take a good look at the edge of that bridge. We have not one but two beveled edges with anglage, and then the steel spring and the supporting bracket for the triple parachute shock protection, it's beveled on its edges and mirror finished on its top. All of this done using a spinning wooden wheel with diamond paste. You can see that the recesses for the jewels have been internally beveled. All screw heads are polished. We have a power reserve indicator down at the bottom, up and down. Manual wind, 2 barrels, self-adjusting, that's patented. It's got a 6-day power reserve, a 4 hertz beat rate, and you cannot accidentally overwind this. So it's manual wind, but the self-adjusting barrels will not allow you to overwind it. And this finishing where, frankly, it isn't even visible. If you look at the barrel bridge below the barrel bridge cap, you can see underneath the polished cap, there's actually a regular bridge with Côte de Bethune stripes. So yes, going above and beyond necessity, but beautiful for it. We have solarization on the barrel covers, and if you look at the ratchet wheel, I don't know how well you can see this on the camera, but the teeth of the ratchet wheel are actually micro-beveled. Taking a look at the balance, it's one of several patented by Bethune. Bethune has at least 10 patented balances. Denis Flageolet always striving for 3 improvements. 1, reduce the impact of temperature on timing. 2, reduce the impact of aerodynamic drag on timing. And 3, concentrate as much of the total mass in the rim of the wheel as possible. And so this distinctive solid disc of silicon with the white gold rim is my favorite Bethune balance. And it's a lot of fun because people can look right at it and not even realize it's operating. So I'll wind the watch up so you can better appreciate this particular feature. The twin self-adjusting barrels patented. The Moonphase patented. The balance wheel patented. The hairspring curve, which is shaped by hand, is patented. 1, 2, 3 shock protection springs. It's called triple parachute. That is patented. Now you can see the 4 hertz beat rate right here. And the only way to tell that this is actually beating is to just look at the hairspring. There's no way to really tell by looking at the wheel. 27 joule movement, 30 millimeters in diameter, so a nice size to fit a big case. You can see that the shock protection springs are themselves micro-finished. Now, there's 2 purposes to this. One is to reduce the chance of damage to the balance staff, but the other is hopefully to take up all the shock using the flanking springs so the balance staff pivot never gets displaced from its cup jewel. That will keep it keeping on and keeping best time. You can also look, if you look carefully, and see Bethune's proprietary silicon escape wheel design designed to reduce the amount of lubrication needed, reduce the amount of rotating mass, and reduced friction. So there's a lot of crazy engineering going on here. It's all 30 meters water resistant, so don't swim with it. But it offers just about everything else you could ever want in a watch. Beauty, rarity, a great brand, my personal favorite brand, and of course technological innovation. So reach out to Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.